yes.
It's four-leaf clover. Make a wish.
Wish you weren't so fucking awkward, bud.
No ego on that side of Hollywood, is there?
Because maybe they're just as good and we're wasting time.
Why can't you just admit it's over?
Some people are in it just for the art.
It's too complicated. It's like algebra. Why you gotta put numbers and letters together? Why can't you just go fuck yourself?
Hey now.
Not everyone's going to enjoy this show. Settle in.
Holy shit, we are back again. Scrub Hop Talk is in your skin like a tattoo, and we're here forever.
Episode
76.
76.
So hell yeah.
Ooh, we made it.
Other loud noises.
From the beginning,
up, fellas?
we've always said from the very beginning, we're just got to make it to episode 76, guys. Just 76.
And
We're
now
just 24 away from the goal.
we've done that.
No, I'm saying
We've
we
done
just hit
that.
the goal. We hit the goal. We're
Yeah,
gold up.
76.
That was that game we played where, like, would you sleep with someone twice your age? And at the time, we were each 38. Yeah. Yeah. That's why.
Sick math
yeah.
jokes. Sick math
Hey,
jokes.
right?
You tell me that you're not fucking a 76-year-old, and I will agree.
Who's a famous
Okay.
person that's 76? Let's actually get into it. Dame Judi Dench, or is she older?
So anyway, welcome back
maybe.
to another Sunday night, another dope ass episode of our dope
Yeah,
ass show.
welcome
here at
back,
Scrub Hop
everybody.
Talk. Hell yeah, man! It has been an awesome, epic week, mainly because we're still here and we're here to do a show, and I'm very excited
That's right.
about.
Oh,
And the gentleman to my side here, he goes by the name of JDirty. If you didn't already know him, he's
I'm the one them call.
He's the one them call JDirty. He is the Scrub Hop King, otherwise known as the Pumpkin King. My name is
Alias
Big Trox. My name is Big Trox. Hi, everybody.
The Cookie Monster.
I also go by the Cookie Monster, and I am the B in BDC.
Oh yeah, okay. I was like, shit, I got nothing.
wow.
Yeah.
Um,
And
got-
on my down below, we have
Julie Jerkoff.
Oh,
welcome to the
you
show,
remembered.
Julie Jerkoff.
I'm Troxy Cotton, and I think maybe like Jamie Lee Curtis is probably 76. And if that's the case, Jamie Lee Curtis might still be able to get it. You know what I'm talking
Jamie
about?
Lee Curtis could definitely get it, bud.
Woo!
She could get it. She could get it, and it would be
Easiest thing in the world.
Easiest thing in the world. Zero.
I want her
problems.
from like Christmas in the Cranks though, not some True Lies all like toned up. You know, I want like the
man.
fake spray tan small bikini.
You remember
Christmas
Jamie Lee
with the
Curtis in
Cranks.
True Lies? Fuck, man. I've been cranking
Yeah.
to that since 1994.
Woo!
I used to for lubricant. I used some of the water out of a planter, but it dried up much faster than her hair. I don't know what they did. Movie tricks, right?
You get it.
Oh boy, we're having a great time. So yeah, how are you guys doing?
You know how I feel
dream?
about you guys? About both of you?
Those are my
Can you
friends.
imagine?
Those are children.
Yeah, well, they're dead.
I don't even know who he is. So Jim Hall.
Films United.
So
I don't even
fucking
know who he is.
Neither does she.
Oh
Yeah.
my
So
God.
we got a really big show for everybody, and a really big show. We
A really
are
big
We got a lot of
Show.
things planned.
we have a special guest, Canonize's own Saint Decay will be joining us here in a couple minutes.
Saint
Yeah,
DK.
yeah.
Very excited to see the homie. It's been a hot minute and a half since
He's been knighted by the clergy.
well, yeah. We don't
I could actually see that happening, or he at least would have drawn a photo of that happening.
Do you think that we don't associate with somebody who's been knighted?
By
Give me a
the
break.
clergy? Isn't that
Yeah.
what they would call it? Knighted? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, by the queen, by her royal
no,
highness.
but it would be knighted, but for religious. So what do they call that? Exalted?
Sure. We'll ask him when he gets on the air. How about that?
Okay.
He's gonna have
We'll
less
say-
of a clue than
We'll
us.
say, hey, have you been knighted or exalted? Can you tell us? Go ahead.
I don't think exalted's the right
Hey,
word.
I think I was arrested once.
I've been
same,
neither
bro.
knighted nor exalted. Solely
Yeah,
arrested.
I don't even. I can't even spell half of those words.
But I think before we get him on, we should do our our tradition that we do here on this show to kick
Oh,
things off.
tradition
At
game.
least here in season 4, you know what I'm saying? Season
It's
4,
been a
baby.
new thing.
Almost over, but for now, let's go into
Tradition.
this.
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
I got to
Tradition.
Frosty.
We know
Yeah.
you do.
Like Fiddler on the Roof. You know what I'm saying? Here, while he gets his Frosty thing, I'll do my thing because that's what I do.
Well, I
this
would like
week-
to actually hold on. Fuck off. I would like to start with
Because he
Jay
had to
Dirty
walk
tonight.
and get a Frosty. Okay.
I would like to start with Jay Tonight because he's got probably a special beverage that
I have a special beverage.
is going to be different than what he normally has. So, well, take us into it, Jay Dirty. What do you got?
Tonight, I'm going for the Clear American. It's a flavored sparkling water beverage with strawberry flavors.
Dig it, dig it.
Because in this heart and soul of pre-recording episodes, I'm not allowed to drink tonight.
Yep.
Because I am having my surgery tomorrow, so I have to be alcohol free so I don't bleed out and die. So I am drinking water tonight, and it's delicious. And
Sounds like a
Proud of
lame
you.
reason, but okay.
You're so brave. Troxy Cotton. What you sipping
You're
on?
so
God?
brave. Well, I am
Hey.
sipping on. I saw this in the store.
envy
and I
my
thought it was-
bravery, buds.
I thought that this was kind of reminiscent of a little bit that that Mr. Dirty over there pulled a little while ago.
If it's White Claw, I'm going to tell you go fuck yourself.
No, it's not.
Nobody's gonna pour it out. It's
That
gonna
would
look
have
like
been really
black
funny
sewage.
if it was a White Claw. No, it is. It's
It would be a
more
riot.
that. This is from Seven Seas Brewing, and this is a black IPA. So we're about to see what this shit looks and tastes. And
Where's
all of
Seven
that.
Seas out of?
Seven Seas. What does it say? Oh, Tacoma,
It's a-
out of Tacoma,
it's a
Washington,
Positive
and
is
Gig
what-
Harbor,
yes.
Washington. So this is a local. If
Dope.
you're in the Pacific Northwest, as I am,
Just pour it and
Uh,
stop talking.
While you're pouring, I'll introduce mine. So this evening, I am
Yeah.
drinking on a new one that I just found today. This is a Silver City Brewery. Silver City Brewery is out of Bremerton, Washington. Everyone here has been to Bremerton, Washington. Jay
Who
Dirty,
hasn't?
that was the place that I took you on the boat when you came out here to come visit me. We took the
did
boat
get
over,
on a
we had
boat.
some- We did. That was Bremerton. This is the
That day we got in trouble for drinking beer, and we were doing it by the rules.
jerks.
Remember that?
This is a Ride the Spiral double IPA with pineapple and orange.
Love that.
This is about to be pretty intense. This is an 8%er.
That's a
So,
good one.
Nice.
I
I'd
should
actually
be
drink
having
that. That sounds good. I would try that.
a real good time by the time our friend Saint DK joins the show. Okay.
It's a tasty one. It's a tasty one. This does look like the joke beer that
Let's get
that
that-
Jay Dirty
get that
poured.
going.
You got a little
Oh,
head on
yeah.
yours. Mine came out flat as hell because it was just water.
Because it was water with black food coloring in it.
Hopefully
No, I
after
didn't
the
have
surgery,
black.
you can
I
get a
had
little
like
head on
4
yours.
colors.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah, no glass for my White Claw.
All
Yes,
right,
it
He
boys.
has way more head on his. Jeez,
Cheers.
He's not even good at that. Okay.
Cheers to the audience. I hope you're all sipping on something delightful and better than what Jay Dirty has this evening. Although I have no problem with sparkling water.
Hey,
if
my
I'm
water's
if I'm not on
delicious.
this show, and the sun's out, I'm probably drinking a sparkling water.
This
Yeah.
right here. let
Usually,
me
if
just
my
say,
son or my daughter are out, I'm drinking a beer. But
shout out
Ew.
Seven Seas. This is delicious. Okay, I'm a big
As
fan.
is this. Oh
Wow.
my
right,
goodness.
all right, I get it. Bravery is
Oh.
rough.
Yeah.
So brave.
Good luck. Good luck. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, thank you for joining us on this week's edition of
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
There sure is.
That was good. So I
Mine
think
literally says the word beverage on my can. I still count.
rather than getting into any other topics today and kind of taking things on, do you guys want to just bring on our guest?
Just bring
say hi
bring
to
in
the
homie. Is
boy?
that
Oh,
what
so
you're
you were
trying to say?
serious?
I was. We do have a guest.
Oh, we are gonna. Oh man, I haven't seen him
Yeah.
in a moment's time.
I haven't
Wow.
seen this
Pull that
gentleman
curtain
in
back, why
person.
don't you?
I haven't seen this gentleman in person since the Attack of the Ninjas in 2018. I want to say 2017.
I
maybe
know
even?
what you mean, but I forget the year.
You were
That
there. It was
zone. Yes.
it was in Salt Lake. Let's bring him
Yeah,
on right now, and
first
he
one.
can clear the record for us.
Thank
I
goodness.
bet he can't.
Welcome to the
Whoa.
show, say DK.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
this one. I thought there was the other guy from the shot. Mine
This
shot.
one.
What's up?
That's the white guy, bro.
Oh, Yeah, we're not having the white guy on.
See,
white guy.
And I always said that I thought he was. Never mind. I'm like, we're done here. What up, Saint DK? Welcome to fucking Scrub Hop Talk, man. It's great to have you.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, man. It's great to be here. It's great to be here. I thought I was going to be on last week, but guess that didn't happen. But I'm glad to be here today. And heard about you having surgery. I hope that fucking goes well, man.
Yeah,
Shitty.
me too, man. Or else this will be the last time you ever talk to me. So you better make it a good one.
By the time this airs, Jay could either be recovering from surgery or on another plane of existence. So we're
hoping for some like Avengers shit where my knees like shooting out lasers and I can go fight crime, but only on my knees. Ooh, that's gonna be a weird comic book.
Yo.
You can just completely get it replaced with a complete metal limb. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I think I'm within 8 to 9 years away.
And they get their limbs replaced, and they call it auto mail, and they can do crazy shit like fucking shoot giant cannons out of it and shit.
Exactly.
I want to be an auto male for sure. My wife would appreciate that.
That's what I. That's my gender identity is auto male because people think I'm. I don't know. Can we say on this show?
I don't think we can.
I mean, I guess you could say whatever, but yeah, we try to avoid that one.
Yeah.
That's why we pre-record these things, my friend.
Well, my little brother's black and gay, so I think I got the pass.
Well, then we're leaving it in.
That's the qualifications. Hell yeah, man. Well, auto male, the opposite of that. I don't give a shit what you are. You are the
Auto
old school
female?
canonized homie. We've been doing shows with this guy for years and years, records with you for years. And yeah, dog, it's you were gone for a minute and you're back. So Saint DK has released a brand new single. You got a new record coming out. Tell us what's up on all that shit, man.
Whoa.
Yeah, so I took about 5 years off. About 5 years, close to it, if not. You know what I mean? Last thing we dropped was the I Murder 3 mixtape, and that was kind of just the B-sides from the I Murder 2 mixtape.
Jesus, that was the last thing, bro?
I can't believe I was gonna say, so that show like the last time you were doing shit.
Yeah, we did that. I honestly can't remember if I put out my solo mixtape before or after we did the last I Murder. I think it was a little bit before.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time also.
It was all around the same time. It was all around the same time.
So for those in the audience that don't know, DK is one half of a group called Mindshot with our other homie I canonized, Prey. And he released a series of mixtapes in addition to the Mindshot releases called I Murder. There's I Murder mixtape volume 1, 2, and 3. All three of the other gentlemen here on this screen have been on those mixtapes. I think that was other than the X1G appearance, that was like the second Brothers track, I think. So that was where Cotton and I really started out, doing shit, was on that record.
No,
that's right.
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
No. So no, the first thing I need you to clear up is what year was that Attack of the Ninjas that we last?
That was the first Attack of the Ninjas. That was the very first Attack of the Ninjas. And
2017?
I want to say it was 2017.
The first Attack of the Ninjas.
Had to be 2017. Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Ninjas first attacked Japan in 1614.
I kind of just drove out there on with fucking Charm. He's like, "Hey, bro, let's go to the show." And I was like, "Cool." He's like, "Yeah, we're in." I was like, "Oh, we're in? How are we in?" He's like, "Oh, I just talked to Otis." We get there. Otis is like, "I never talked to you about getting you guys into shit." I was like, "Nigga, we just drove this whole way, and that wasn't fucking secure. What the fuck, bro?"
Did you end up getting in?
That doesn't sound like something Charm would do at all.
Was like, yeah, I love you guys. Fucking, we just got right in. No hassle.
Fuck yeah, man. That's what's up, man.
That's amazing.
That's the show I lost my fucking driver's license at, and then got my identity stolen after that from one of my fam. That was cool.
One of my fam.
Thanks, Juggalos. I know one of you fucking assholes is who stole my shit. Fucking pricks.
Dude, yeah, my first tour. My first big tour where me and Paul were actually performing, I was wearing my tour pass like just around the venue, and by the time we got on stage, I didn't take it off of my belt buckle. And when I was on stage, someone fucking grabbed it like while I was performing, like mid-set. just grabbed it off my shit. And I was like, who the
That'll
fuck is my
happen too.
watch? I was like,
yeah,
what the
it's
fuck?
gone.
Ever since then, I always stayed like a few inches back, like where they can't touch me. Especially nowadays, I don't even know about if I ever want to do a show again. Honestly,
So that's a great. That was going to be my next question. When's the last time you performed on a stage?
Oh shit, man! The last time I performed was at Dead Fest. The Dead Fest. I did a solo set for the
Like
Dead Fest.
Out in Utah or Wyoming or something like that?
Yeah, it was in Wyoming.
That's
yeah.
been during COVID, right?
No, that was like right before all the COVID shit. That was like right before all the COVID shit. And like I performed, obviously it was like a BBS thing, but it had me, Blazer Dead Homie did a set, Bakelo did a set, and a couple other cats did sets as well.
That was the thing that was looking to like be a yearly thing, and then COVID just decided to take a giant shit on all of those plans.
I mean, I think they all just took giant shits.
Well, that's fair. I guess that the whole BBS thing kind of fell apart in a horrible, quickly way.
Oh, it did. I had no idea. I don't follow anything other than.
I was talking to Frankie Grudge about being the new member of BBS. No, I'm just kidding.
Really?
Oh, I was gonna say what? That wouldn't work.
I'll buy your record.
I say the other dude is in like jail for a very long time from something I saw recently. So I was like, oh shit, I guess the comeback's not happening.
Oh, is that public knowledge? Can you clue me in on what happened?
He shot some dude and then ended up doing time over it. You know what I mean?
That'll happen.
I guess
I was about to say I didn't read the article. I just saw the headline, but there you go.
Yeah. I guess
man.
Body Bag Syndicate means that you might murk up people, I guess.
Well, gotta live up to the name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, the name here is Scrub Hop Talk, so I'll just go back into the fact that we've done a lot of shit together, not having to put anybody's
murders,
criminal
body
histories on
bags,
blast.
all sorts of shit.
You know,
Shout out
we do
Criminal
I Murder
Activity.
mixtapes, but we never do
Criminal
anything.
Activity is another band that doesn't exist anymore. That I still love those guys too. But shout out Criminal Activity.
If we started going over like all the different people we knew and did shows with that have stopped doing anything completely, we could do that for the next half hour. You know, everybody almost.
I was just on that list, less than 2 weeks ago. So
yeah, but I was thinking
honestly this morning I looked and how to like white out your name. I put it in pen because I didn't think there was going to be an erase. I thought you were done. Oh, we got you, man.
No, I'm not done by any means. I just needed to take a fucking break, bro.
As you should.
I don't know. You just do something for so long that you're passionate about, and then like at some point you just kind of fucking lose enthusiasm, and that's kind of where I was at. Like, I started making music professionally when I was like fucking 15. And I'm 33 years old now, so. I was just like,
get the break, man. Step away.
Forever. And not only the break, but I just got distracted with the wrong things. Females, wrong females.
Fucking broad.
Like Dirty was saying
that quick look up the wrong ones. You're good, babe. You're good. It's fine.
He's like, I'm so glad that bitch cheated on him. Started making music again.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm like, hey, he's fucking right, dude. He's fucking right.
I've never been here to sugarcoat you, man.
There's no rebuttal as far as that goes because that's real shit, bro.
Oh, so that wasn't even shit talk. That was just fact talk.
No, that's factual. I totally agree.
We've met.
So you started in, like you said, you've been making music professionally since you were 15. You started in 2003, and I've known you through many different iterations and names and bands, and we've performed together, I think, with you as 3 different bands, if I'm not mistaken. But take us back to like what got you going, and then what was like your first real like we're putting music out, we're really doing this now.
Oh shit, man. So like back in the day, I wasn't really taking it that serious. It was me and my homie that you guys know, JC, Joker Child.
Yep.
He was making music on a karaoke machine, and we would get out of school, and I would just kick it at his crib, and a friend of mine, his name was Rome. He would be like, "Yo, I got this karaoke machine type studio set up." We were kids, so we'd go over there and just fucking bullshit on tracks for hours, and us bullshitting on tracks for hours turned into us getting a little like fucking 8-track that we called the weed bag, and then we would record all of our shit on that. Yo, let's hit the weed bag and fucking put some rhymes, like we were young ass
I love the
teenagers.
old school names you give equipment.
Hell
and
yeah.
You give like your
8
possessions.
tracks
That's
of weed
so
bags.
dope.
I'm digging it. Speaking of my old man ass.
We were rapping under the name South Hills Click because we all went to South Hills High School, and one day our homie was listening to fucking Riddlebox, obviously, and ended up spitting the name Dead Body Crew in a freestyle that he spit like a couple hours after he was bumping that record. He was like, "Yo, that should be our name." Lo and behold, we were like, "Yeah," because we were like, super juggler influence, fucking young teen. So we were like, "Dead Body Crew, that's so original. We should do that."
DBK was born.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
So from DBK, you did that for a while, and then you were like, "Well, let's have the same group, but like, let's change up our vibe." Because then you went to Saints in Disguise, which I thought was such a weird transition.
No, I don't think we ever did that. That wasn't us.
Yeah.
No.
What was your? No, that wasn't you. What was you changed your name to something all positive though?
VIP.
We changed the name to probably for 2 months.
VIP. That's what it was.
Yeah, it was vulgar.
I'm mixing you up with what? Yeah, vulgar. Oh, okay. Then that wasn't as nice as I was thinking you did.
That's totally none of that was my idea. That was all JC being like, "Yo, we need to be more original, fam." Fucking, there's way too many 3 acronym whack cheesy juggalo horror groups. I'm trying to stand out. And I was like, "Yo, you're right,
VIP."
Yeah, I go figure. Right?
How many letters does that one have?
By the way,
That's
that
awesome.
was a really good JC impression. I'm just saying, like that you fucking knocked that out. Yo, fam.
Yo, I've known that cat since he was like 10 years old, bro.
Hell yeah, dog.
That's dope as fuck. Have you told DK that he's also going to be on the new shit with us?
I have not. No, maybe you could spoil that right now. Go ahead and let.
Hey, I'll spoil. Yeah, so we're gonna have you on a track, and JC is gonna be on another track. So we're gonna have.
You want to know something? I already know that. Trox hit me the track already.
Woo! I sent you your track. Yeah, but no, the track that JC's going to be on. So our only 2 features on this record are the 2 members of VIP/DBK.
Oh. You can just call it DBK, bro. VIP never took off. You know what I'm saying?
Now we're definitely gonna put on the liner notes DK of VIP.
Of VIP,
no matter what.
Of VIP.
Holy shit!
As you can see, I need help.
Yeah, we never ended up doing shit with that, man. All that shit fell apart because people's egos got involved.
We did at least one show in Pueblo with you under that moniker, so it happened. I have the flyer.
It happened one time because Randy Rude
too. I think Hurt
because Randy Rude really wanted it to happen.
That's true. Randy Rude is the man. We love Randy Rude. I think he may actually be one of the next guests on this show. So
he's coming to talk about his wrestling.
Yeah, I want to go down to Colorado Springs and like actually get into some fucking matches with him because I backyard wrestled for fucking decades, and I know I still got it. So
I want to go to one of his shows, but I'm not getting in any rings.
I definitely will, bro. You know what I mean? I'm 33 now, but I still feel like I'm 19. I'm down to go. You know what I mean? I'm down to like
a 13-year-old girl, and that's why we love you.
You know what I'm saying? Love you too.
That's smile I do.
All right. Let me reset us here. We got to bring this back because we got a little far away. So we
no
DBK. We went through VIP, right? So then, at what point did you decide to kind of change gears and then you went full on into Mindshot? Like what got us to Mindshot?
Man, that's kind of a funny story. So I fucking me and JC had an apartment in Pueblo for the longest time. And I was like, yo, I'm ready to get out of Pueblo, man. And me and Paul had been talking for quite a while up until that point. We had sing songs back and forth and just done shit together, never really calling it anything official. And he was like, hey, man, I think you really need to just come to Fort Collins and fucking make a record. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'll do that. But I was just like so busy, like wilding and partying. I wasn't really
man. I'll do that
doing
soon.
it, And then he was just like,
make your record, Paul. Whatever, dude.
So, yeah, we did a fucking show in Pueblo, and then Paul was just like, did you pack all of your shit? And I was like, all of my shit? He's like, all of your shit. So I literally just packed all of my shit right after the show into his trunk and fucking left Pueblo that day. And I've been in Fort Collins pretty much ever fucking since.
You just moved in with him to make the record until you got back on your feet.
So like, yeah, he just like literally moved me into his fucking studio, his spare bedroom, and I lived there for free for like a year and a half. And actually before that, my homie Drew, you guys know Big Drew that lives here in Fort Collins. I lived with him. The first day I met him, Paul was like, yo, DK, you're gonna be living with this guy until our record's done. And Drew was like, nice to meet you. And I literally moved into his house that night.
That's so dope, man.
Shout out to you.
So that was what? That was 2012, I want to say, right? Or
that was like 2011. That was like 2010 or 2011.
Wow. So you've been in Fort Collins, Colorado on a whim for the last decade. That is awesome.
Everything that I've done in my life completely has been spontaneous, including moving to Colorado as a whole. I moved to Colorado because fucking Otis sent me a message on MySpace. And I was like, oh, yeah.
From where?
Yeah.
Texas,
from Fort Worth, Texas, man.
Holy shit. And you were like, all right, well, Otis put me in his top 8. I'm leaving.
Pretty much. That's literally what happened. I was like, holy shit, we're in A&B's top 8 now? Like, word, okay.
We came here because the hoodie did that for us.
And I think
hoodie.
I remember actually like shortly after I moved to Colorado, I ended up going back to Fort Worth for a while, and I ran into Justin at a show because he was on a tour. He still had hair and everything.
Oh yes. That was when I feel like I met you, right?
Yeah, well, we had already known each other, but that was the first time we ever met in person.
Oh, I don't get how that's what?
Because we knew each other over MySpace, bro.
Oh, so we didn't know each other. I got you. I was like, I've met you before that. But yeah, I remember meeting you in person. That's what I call meeting people. But when we were at that Texas show.
Okay. Yo, DK, I don't know if you watch the show, but that is our recurring joke. He is Grandpa Dirty, and we're constantly hitting him with things about how
old as fuck.
He's old as fuck.
I do a show with these guys every week, but I haven't seen them in 2 years. Like, that's just the way we say it.
I mean, objects in mirror may appear older than they appear to be. I guess I said that wrong, but I don't know. I think X is the oldest person I know.
X is the oldest person anybody knows.
Yeah. X is the oldest person X's mom knows.
He told me, he said, now that I'm old, 16's no longer the new 18. 18 is the new 21.
Oh, gross.
That definitely sounds like something he would say.
Fuck is wrong?
I was like, yo, you can't be saying this shit on our record. I guess I just outed him.
Hey, I'm glad you said it on our show. Hey, if those of you who don't know who X1G is, go back and listen to episode 72. I think he was our special guest there. No, it wasn't 74. That was last week. Was it 74?
Yeah, that's actually what gave me the idea. Paul was like, hey, X just did the show. Why don't you do the show? And I was like, I don't know if I can do the show. He was like, you just dropped a single. Why not? And I was like,
there's no reason you can't.
If X can do it, you can do it.
We're always happy to have you. We got mad love. I think of all the times that we played shows together at Herb's, right around the corner from.
Fucking flyers on my wall back here, like super old shows. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's like Canonized Production Colorado series.
Oh hell yeah!
That was the first flyer that my logo was on.
Yep, I remember that show.
Curse One was on that show too, and Paul gave him the and more treatment. He got so salty about it.
And more.
Oh, I was the and more on a bunch of shows, but I was on
I
the show.
forgot
so
about and more. That's cool.
That's not a thing nowadays.
So
we got the and more slot on a Prey flyer once, but he also put us on the show, so I kind of didn't care. I still have it. And I just I know I was one of the Mores.
So before we were an actual band, I would do songs with him and not even get the credit in the track. Like on the shit, it'd just be like a Paul song. You know what I mean? But
that's gonna happen. If you're not Paul, you got to be official with Paul, and that's what I like about the
this
guy.
is
big tracks,
this is
bro.
Prey
Big
featuring
tracks.
no fucking body at all.
Yeah.
And there's 8 rappers on it.
No, that's our dude. Love Prey. So you moved to Fort Collins on a whim, right? Like Prey put you in his top 8. So now you got to move to Fort Collins.
Yeah, I fucking trusted him though. You know what I mean? I was like, yeah, man, I'm down to get the fuck out of here, you know?
And obviously, man, my shot was fucking. You guys were popping for a minute. Like you went on a couple tours, nationwide tours. You're releasing records. Like, kind of where did you see that trajectory going there? And then like take us to where you're at today in Fort Collins.
Oh man, so yeah, for a minute we were like fucking on a roll. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't think we were gonna take a break anytime soon. But a lot of crazy shit happened. I went through it, like stereotypical as it sounds. I went through a fucking super traumatic breakup with this chick that I was with for like 4 years. Not the most recent breakup, but back in 2011. You know what I mean? Went through that shit, and after that, I just kind of just went on a fucking spiral. You know what I'm saying?
Like every 4.5 years, you're like, I need to put out a record. Bye, bitch.
I was like, I'm gonna get drunk and fucking party. I'm not, you know what I mean? Paul was like, yo, what are you doing, man? And I'm like, I'm getting drunk and fucking, raging. I don't give a shit about making music right now, And he was just like, well, when you calm down and you come back to yourself, I'll still be here for you to make shit, And he lived up to his word, even when I was going through that shit. He'd come by and fucking sit with me, sometimes like overnight, because I'm sitting there fucking thinking about killing myself over a bitch. He'd be there like, you're Decay, bro. What the fuck are you thinking, man? We got music to make, people to see, and just things to do. Stop wasting your energy on all that dumb shit, you know what I mean? And it took me a couple times to get it right, but I'm still here today.
Hell yeah.
Still doing shit, you know what I mean?
That's what's up, man. We're glad you're still here. And we're
what a great dude to have in your corner, man. Much love to Prey for fucking sitting with you and doing that. Like, I know we've all been through dark times, and it's really important to have that person in your corner to say, hey, I'm here no matter what.
We're not blood related, but he's listed as my brother on fucking everything because he's been a brother to me in every sense of the word, man.
And on that vibe, if any of you guys ever need anything, feel free to also call Paul, because he's got so much love to give. Don't bug me with that shit. Like, Paul's better than me for sure, and that's all good.
If someone said, someone put a gun in my head and said, if the person answers the phone, I'm gonna shoot your head off, I would call Paul because I know he wouldn't answer.
That's fucking
That's
awesome.
the homie. All right, man. So you took us through the mind shot journey. Now, obviously, you've been through this horrible breakup that's kind of rebooted you, for lack of a better word. Now you're on this new solo journey. Just dropped a new single, Nitrogen, which we're gonna hear here in a little bit. We know you got a new record coming out. Can you tell the folks a little bit about the new record?
Yeah, so the record's called Human Transmutation. And the reason it's called that is because, when you in life, you go through a lot of changes as you get older, as you mature from a boy into a man. And I feel like the biggest transmutation in my life has happened in like the last 5 years, really. And it's crazy.
Wait, you've done that transformation?
Yeah, this isn't my final. This isn't my final form.
I just need to make sure.
He has not gone Super Saiyan on you yet. Like,
this is my base
alpha human.
This is my base form right now. But yeah,
Okay.
yeah, the record Human Transmutation is just about, the trials and tribulations and pretty much coming out on top, at the end of the day. It's not really like a record that's going to tell a story, but it's going to give you a roller coaster of emotions. You know what I mean? Like, so every song on the record is a pun on an element of human composition. So nitrogen is an element of human composition. I made it about blowing things up. The song Water is about drowning in depression. The song Iron is about having a heart of iron, and Oxygen's about smoking weed, so they're all puns on what the
You
element
have a
of
track called
composition is.
Helium, and you like turn the pitch way up.
And that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
I know.
Writing credit.
Yeah. But yeah, even though I'm working on this,
credit.
even though I'm working on this, we're still working on Mindshot shit too. So me and Paul have got in the studio and recorded a couple of different tracks for Mindshot as well. On top of me recording this, I recorded that song that I just released at a studio founded by a punk band called Black Flag. I don't know if you guys are familiar with them.
Yeah.
But they're pretty well known. And the studio is called the Blasting Room. And it's literally on a fucking trailer connected to a church next to a cemetery here, like City Park, Fort Collins. And at first glance, it doesn't look like a studio. It looks like a trailer connected to a church. And you walk in there and there's, platinum records from Avenged Sevenfold on a wall and shit. And I'm like, holy fuck. And there's a room for fucking piano. There's a room for vocals. There's a room for
traveling music displays.
Wow.
Shit is crazy, dude. They charge like $90 an hour, but I wanted to get the best possible production that I could get coming back into the game. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
And that's just fucking, it just blew me away. Like, Dirty's probably been to the Lotus Pod too, I went to the Lotus Pod and I was like, man, their equipment, like, this is fucking awesome. This is like state of the art shit they got going here. But this studio blew that away. And I was like, holy fuck, man.
Super dope, man. Shit. And that's where you recorded this new track we're about to hear?
Yeah, that's where I recorded that. I recorded a handful of tracks from this new album at that studio.
Nice.
Oh, man. That's awesome.
And when does this new record come out?
As soon as BDC records their verse. As soon as BDC's done, then the record comes out.
That's right.
That's the thing. I think I'm gonna do a Canonized Family track. I'm gonna get us all on one track and not cut anyone's shit off of how you did it.
Hey, you know what? I don't want to. We're not retreading over the same shit, but you know what? Homeboy wouldn't have gotten religious on us, and it would have stayed 2-2-2-2. Everything would have been fine.
Whoa!
It's not my fault. He found Jamaican Jesus.
Yo, he's got some new shit coming out. He's got some new shit coming. He goes by Ronin now. Y'all should check that shit out. I still fuck with him.
I'm not even claiming I don't fuck with him. I watch his shit. I love the accent, but I just it destroyed the vibe of that song. It's not my fault, and I don't care who doesn't believe me. Fuck them all.
Shouts out X. We appreciate having you on the show.
I love. I'm gonna put out a crew track and not cut anybody out. Hey, yo, speaking of that, you ever heard?
You better go deep because there's a lot of people that want to be on that.
I was gonna say, you ever heard the version of "Getting My Due" that A&B put out? Because I'm pretty sure everybody got cut out that motherfucker.
Yeah, no shit, right?
Oh, hey, hold on. That means Xavier got the shaft twice.
Shit, Bones almost got cut out of the version they released.
Damn.
Fuck, man.
Oh, man. No, so
hell yeah.
No, I wanted to touch one more. I had one more topic I wanted to hit on with you because I know that
one more thing.
You're not just the music. You do. I see you posting a lot on Instagram, even like well before you started getting back into music again, and that was with all your art. And you're really heavily influenced by anime, and I'm just wondering like where that comes from. Like what? I mean, your anime art is dope, dog. Like it's not something that I normally follow. So like you're alone on my feed in terms of like of that art. But every time it comes up, I'm like, fuck, man, you're killing it. It's super dope.
Yeah, man. So when I was in like fucking 4th grade, there was a kid named Jimmy that had a picture of Goku that he had drawn with an eye patch. And back in the day, it was just weird to see anything outside of the norm of what you would see on TV, because back then anime was so limited. So me seeing that rarity, I was like, yo, you gotta fucking draw me that, man. Like, that's fucking sick.
Why?
And he's
Wait,
like,
why
"Yeah,
was it
got you."
rare? Because he has an eye patch on.
Yeah, yeah.
You're not
And
allowed
he's
to wear
a
eye
super- he's a
patches on
good guy.
Goku.
Yeah, he made Goku a bad guy, which was crazy to me because this is like fucking 1990 something, you know, like 96.
Because he had an eye
97.
patch on that made him bad.
Yeah, and I was like, holy shit, he's a bad guy.
I
Like,
don't
this
get
doesn't exist. You know, this is way before I could just get on the internet and you could just type in something and find something relevant, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, holy shit, man, you gotta draw me that. And he wouldn't draw it for me. Months go by, seeing all these other people with it, and I'm like, yo, man, why don't I have one? I see all these other people with it, and he's like, honestly, bro, it's because you're a fucking nerd. If people saw you with my drawing, it would make me look bad, man, and it hurt my feelings so bad.
The guy
I went
handing out
home.
his fucking Pokemon drawings to everybody called you a nerd.
Yeah.
Goku is
Fucking
Dragon Ball
messed
Z,
up.
Jay.
So I go
What?
home and I start trying to draw them myself, you know what I mean? And even though they were shitty, my mom was like, that's amazing. You know what I mean? And like
Good. Hell yeah.
from that point on, I kept drawing, and now I'm like kind of doing it for a living, you know?
It's
Pretty
really
cool.
dope, man. Your art is fucking awesome. I recommend everybody follows Decay on Instagram. Give everybody your handle out there.
Okay, so my handle for art is mainly my TikTok, because I post in-depth fucking details of me, like from the whole process of starting the pencil work, going through the whole shit in like a small 30-second video. And that you can it's at Saint DK on that, I believe. My Instagram is at Black Otaku. And it's spelled BLVKOTAKU.
I'm sure everyone will have no problem.
Got it.
Yeah.
Hopefully your TikTok that is Saint DK links out to the.
Yeah, I mean you can type
Black
Saint
Otaku.
DK pretty much into any social media and I'll pop up for the most part. But Paul did tell me to shout out imurder.com because that's where all of our new music shit's going down.
Yeah,
and,
boy.
Our YouTube, Mindshot TV, youtube.com/Mindshot TV. You know what I mean?
I know
and,
on that imurder.com you can get the mixtapes again. You guys restocked a bunch of the physical copies of iMurder mixtapes 1, 2, and 3, along with other of your old shit. So for the physical collectors, check that out. You can get a lot of those old pressings. So yeah, that's dope as fuck.
Hopefully, Paul doesn't get mad at me for this, but there's a bomb. And I want you. Oh, obviously, you guys are going to be included. We're gonna do a new iMurder, and we're gonna call it iMurder Originals. Not so much doing a lot of new music. We're taking all the songs that can be streamed on all streaming platforms and putting them onto one album. So all the songs from iMurder 1, 2, and 3 are gonna go on one CD. All the songs that we can legally stream. And we're putting
So it's gonna be an EP anyway.
So it's 4 songs.
Dude, no, we actually got a shit. So we got a fuck ton. We wrote a whole list down of all the songs that
Yeah, I
we
bet
could
you there's a
stream-
bunch.
stream legally.
That's what's up, man.
So, yeah, so if you guys have songs that if you want to sift through that and see if there's songs that you like own legally, it could fucking definitely go on that record. We're also gonna do like 3 or 4 anywhere from 2 to 4 new tracks for it too, you know what I mean? And we wanted to get the old crew together, so obviously you guys are going to be included in that.
Hell yeah,
you know, like intro outro type shit for that. So we're going to drop that iMurder Originals thing, and then probably my solo album not long after.
Beautiful.
Just throwing this out there, y'all. The brothers are all completely jacked beats, and we've gotten those on all the streaming sites. So might not be as restricted as you think.
Brothers 1, 2, and 3 are all available now on Spotify, baby.
But Paul gives a shit about the semantics. So
yeah, we don't even know how to spell that. So fuck
I
it.
know Paul does, and I get it, and we love you, Paul.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, we've gotten a lot of shit on there, but I love the project idea for sure.
Fuck yeah.
So visit the homie, Saint DK at imurder.com. Hopefully links out there to everything. Follow him on Instagram, follow him on the Twitter, follow him on everything. He's got all of his art, music, new songs coming. He is one of only 2 features coming on the new BDC record title forthcoming.
Oh my God.
Anything else you want to tell the folks before we kick it out of here? And tell us a little bit about the track, DK.
Yeah, well, the track's called Nitrogen, and I couldn't really think of a decent pun for nitrogen, so I made it about blowing shit up. Not only that, but I was like, hey, it makes sense, fucking, it'll come out on New Year's, blow it, make it big, blow it up, since, it's kind of like a big return for the fucking 7 people that give a shit.
Hell
Fuck yeah.
Hey, well, 3 of them are right here, buddy, and we appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, man. Much love, Saint DK. Thank you for doing the show tonight, man. We really appreciate you being on Scrub Hop Talk, episode 76.
Yay!
Man,
This
look, shout out to the whole Canonized group.
Yeah, canonize all day, baby.
Hold on, let me do one of those boys right there.
Hey, I would do that, but I would have to expose my whole chest.
We're cool with that.
Yeah, nobody needs that.
I'll do
Not
one of
tonight.
these. One of
There you
these.
go. This
There you
is
go.
Saint
There it
DK.
is. There it is.
Nitrogen.
Bang,
Off
bang.
of his upcoming album. Everybody, Saint DK. Much love. Talk to you
Yeah,
guys in a
Much
few
love,
minutes.
yo. Hell yeah.
Thanks, homie.
I don't want to
Right,
do
look.
it, but I think that I just kind of have to. I don't want to do it, but I think that I just kind of have to. I don't want to do it, but I think that I just kind of have to. I don't want to do it, but I think that I just kind of have to.
Blow it up, we gone. Fuck 12 and fuck the law. Can't stand it, fuck them all. Middle finger to the world like boom.
Everything turned to dust like boom. Everything turned to dust like boom. Everything turned to dust like boom. Everything turned to dust like boom.
About to blow up like dynamite sticks when I spit and rip and shit so vicious. Never pay attention cause my ATT never let me listen. Murdering the lyrics, though my soul is full of rage though. Everybody better run ahead, you better lay low. When I spit, it's like goddamn grenade blow. If you bring a drum, a motherfucker, no, it ain't no. Lay low cause Decay explosive. I'm a bomb that they didn't notice. And the feeling is so ferocious, blacker than coldest, sweeter than roses. I know I told you bitches in this bitch that I'm never gonna fold up. When a nigga roll up, hold up, all you hoes get no love. When a motherfucker blow up like boom. Blow it up, we gone. Fuck 12 and fuck the law. Can't stand it, fuck them all. Middle finger to the world like boom.
Everything turned to dust like boom. Everything turned to dust like boom. Everything turned to dust like boom. Everything turned to dust
I be
like
blowing out in the moonlight. Rapping is the only thing I do right. Blessing all these haters like a zoom tight. Looking at myself like you like the wick to the wicked shit. I'm like boom. Everything turned to dustin'. My flow be so disgusting. I only trust in one nigga that's my goddamn chef, and I can give a fuck about the rest, bitch. I ain't on no trying to impress shit. Got an appetite fatter than precious. Full metal if you wanna test it. I rap till my tongue fall out of my breakfast. This will be your rap biometrics. To show your fucking asshole where your head is. Ain't nothing ever natural about the way that I say shit. I transmutate, then I blow it as bitch. Blow it up, we gone. Fuck 12 and fuck the law. Can't stand it, fuck them all. Middle finger to the world like boom.
Everything turned to dust like boom. Everything turned to dust like boom. Everything turned to dust like boom. Everything turned to dust like boom.
Walk up in a church and I'm all like, walk up in a mall and I'm all like, walk up in a bank and I'm all like, walk up in a school and I'm all like,
everything turned to dust like everything turned to dust like everything turned to dust like everything turned to dust like
walk up in a school and I'm all like, walk up in a mall and I'm all like, walk up in a bank and I'm all like, run up in a church and I'm all like, we about to blow it up, blow it up. Show 'em we'll give no fuck.
Everything turned to dust like everything turned to dust like
blow it up, we gone. Fuck 12 and fuck the law. Can't stand it, fuck them all. Middle finger to the world like boom.
Everything turned to dust like boom. Everything turned to dust like boom. Everything turned to dust like boom. Everything turned to dust like boom.
Blow it up, we gone. Fuck 12 and fuck the law. Can't stand it, fuck them all. Middle finger to the world like boom.
Everything turned to dust like boom. Everything turned to dust like boom. Everything turned to dust like boom. Everything turned to dust like boom.
Oh my gosh! Oh, frick. Yeah, broke my arm. Woo!
Woo!
Again, he should have I thought he would have been in a lot worse condition and shape, but he did it. He executed the shot. He got
I like
the
that. I like that video almost as much as the song. That was really good. Thanks for playing that.
Fucking twat.
Yeah, that was really great. Thank you, DK, for being on the show tonight. That was a wonderful interview. He's a near and dear homie. The song is fucking great. Fuck 12 and fuck the law.
He sounds a lot like Isham on that hook. It's not an insult. Yeah.
How could it sounding like Isham be an insult? Unless you said, "Hey, that sounds like psyops." Then I'd be like,
psyops. No, I heard it. I was like, man, he's got a nice vibe, nice little flow. I like this kid.
Right.
Kid's got moxie.
Kid's got moxie. That's
Love
exactly
moxie.
Right. Oh yeah.
Let me see here.
Yeah.
I
So
wanna
any
see a
other
couple-
videos of people?
I got a
getting
couple
injured
other
or-
people that got moxie here. Check this fucking guy out.
What an asshole.
Okay, couple things here on that. Did you
Explain
see
what
how that
was? Explain what that was for anybody
Okay.
that's
I forget. Yeah, we are now a podcast, so I need to
We
explain.
just
so
watched
this
like
was
a guy take a Jaeger shot in his nostril.
Was
yes,
it
this was a
Jaeger?
young man that just
It
tilted
was
his
black.
Jaeger shot back and poured it into his nostril, inhaled the entire thing,
Plugged
and
off one side of his nostril and poured it in the other. Took a
I
whole
can't
shot.
imagine he's not dead at this point.
Oh.
That was horrific.
I mean, I know about the
Absolutely
whole
horrific.
soak the alcohol in a tampon and shove it up your pooper. I've heard of this. I don't understand, but I've heard. I've never seen someone take a shot through their
You
nose.
understand?
You want to see it one more time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. I just realized the Bob Marley in the background is probably going to get us flagged. So I muted it just so we can definitely play this. There you go.
I mean, he's taking that shot through his nose faster than some people I've seen try to take
And
shots.
hold on. The most important thing to me here is look at the bartender's face right there.
They stopped to watch him.
He's like, what the fuck is going on? And why is this the first time I've
And
ever
He's got a bewildered look on his face, but he's only got his shirt like halfway up, and he's like,
I was going to say
like,
that bartender only has 2 or 3 buttons on that shirt button.
that guy's got a shag carpet stapled to his chest,
and he looks
he's
like this
worried
is the
about
first time
that.
he's seen this for real.
I mean,
Yeah, no, he's bewildered, but he shouldn't be by food. That's all I'm saying.
Bewildered, but not buffood.
He shouldn't be by the maraschino cherries, if you know what I'm saying.
Boy, do I love maraschino cherries.
Here's I'm only playing this one immediately following because this also involves alcohol, and this video is fucking awesome. You know what? I got a 3-peat coming for you. We're gonna do this one
Oh my
first,
god!
and then
Give
the
it
next
to
one.
me.
Look at this shit. This is wild.
I'm
And
ready.
hold on. Before I play this, I want to start this by saying, you know how we challenge Cotton to do certain things throughout the course of this show? I want to see Cotton film a video of him doing what we're about to see. All right.
Oh man,
I do too. I also challenge you to do this thing.
That's not even a big deal.
What?
That's not even a big deal. I
Okay.
could do that.
This was a video of a woman that had probably 10 poker chips stacked on top of each other with an upside down bottle of Heineken atop all of the poker chips. And
roll.
she used a
Eye
butter
roll.
knife to
Shut the
very
hell up.
quickly swipe back and forth on the poker chips so that each one of them flew out from underneath the beer bottle until it got to none, and then she flipped the beer bottle over and slammed it. We're gonna watch
Okay.
that one more time.
Here's the thing. Give me 30 minutes and a 6-pack, and I'm getting that done.
Dude,
What
I'll
do you
pay,
need us to do for you?
rhythm.
I'll pay for the beer, and I have the poker chips upstairs. That's
I
fine.
got poker chips, and I'll pay for the
And
beer.
I'll send you a knife.
I'm doing well. I have a knife as well. That's evidence. That's evidence from the Rubik's Cube
every week.
clip.
Blood. I just don't get it.
I'm not. I'm on a black IPA this week. It's delicious.
I
No,
can
but
tell you
here's the
poured it
deal.
35 minutes ago, and it's still at the top. It looks great.
Dog, give me maybe an hour. Maybe I'll need an hour of practice with that. But that is cakewalk. Not even a big
hold on.
deal.
Okay, one more
It's
time.
Tinder with a knife.
First of all, that's not a knife. That's
That's like a putty knife.
It's like a putty knife.
Putty knife.
yeah.
Exactly.
So give
Fine,
me
get a putty knife.
All right, there's one.
I
in my
thought you're
tool
doing
set.
well.
Yeah, go get your own fucking putty, Mister Doing Well. Go get putty knives are like 77 cents at Home Depot.
I think I have a putty knife.
I'm gonna have to give up my extra topping at Mod Pizza this week to get a putty knife, but you can do it.
I haven't had Mod Pizza in a minute. That's just delicious. Yo, shout out Mod Pizza. If you guys want to sponsor this show, I
Big
would
up.
love that. But
Yeah.
no, that one legit. I mean, I think you guys are impressed because you don't have good hand-eye coordination or skills or just ability to do
Get
things
him
that are
out of
cool
here.
in general.
Jesus.
Another
So
one of
I
these
have
times where
those
you think
things.
you just
I-
you've got a better situation going.
I have those. I do have a better situation. You guys are like, I
changed the oil. I changed the oil on my life, buddy.
You guys, okay? No, you guys are like, I don't have time to practice with poker chips in a beer bottle. I have kids to raise. I'm like, fuck your kids. I got time. Okay, so I'm gonna.
You've
get
got
a putty
so much
knife.
time, and you haven't even straightened the banner.
No,
Like, if you've got
the time that I have, I
The
put into
banner
this
looks
show.
great.
I put into this show making soundboard edits, getting those videos so that you have those videos to watch. Every time I text you and I'm like, hey, can you help me with something for the show? You say, I'm out having sushi.
That's
like
not
your
every
that's
time.
his new
That's
his new
not
canned
every
response.
time.
Three times in the last 2 weeks I've texted him and said, can
No.
you help me
You're a
with something
sushi
for the
guy
show?
now?
True.
And he said,
That's
I'm out
not
at
true.
sushi.
No,
I'm
no,
out
no,
at
no,
How do you have
no.
money for
No.
sushi? Is it like free there?
He's doing
Yeah,
well.
right.
Doing well. But I'm
You
what I'm
can't
trying
find a
to say-
mechanic to get an oil change, but you go out for
No,
weekly
I was
sushi.
aware of the fact that
He's
I needed an oil
blowing
change.
out engines on vehicles, but he's got weekly
No.
sushi when I
No,
need
no,
help
no,
on
no,
the
no,
show.
no, 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 no.
Motherfucker.
I had
Gonna
sushi.
get
a
mercury.
few
All right, let's go to the
times
next video.
in these past couple of weeks. No. Let
You're
me
outta
explain
here.
myself. I had some sushi, but no, you asked for help one of the times that I was.
Thank you. All right, so this video is
No,
a really
fuck your
dope
mute.
video of
Oh, fuck your mute entirely.
somebody. This is somebody that is
bullshit.
riding on a
I'll keep on
bicycle,
pressing this fucking
and
button
they
as
are.
much.
So this person's riding on a bicycle, and they're balancing a beer on top of their head, like
Where the fuck-
legitimately a full beer. Check
Add
this
me
out.
to the stream. Fuck that.
Oh, whoa! It's a can, or not a can.
It is a
or-
pint of beer. This gentleman is balancing a pint of beer on his head, pulls it down, takes a sip, puts it back on his head. Now,
That is
I
an
just want-
amazing.
let's look at
sport.
this in slow-mo. He is legit riding his bike with a full fucking pint of beer on his head.
I just to set a standard here.
He
I
turned
cannot
his
do
head.
that.
He turned his head with
Yeah,
the beer
no.
on his head.
I can't do that. So I don't want you guys to think I'm all bravado over here because I'm not. I can't do that.
Trust me, we've never thought of Cotton. Oh, all bravado. Let me tell you, we've never used the word bravado with you.
You guys don't talk about me behind
I've
the
never hit up
scenes
Jay and
and
been
say,
like, do you think we could talk
Oh,
to
we
Cotton
talk
his
about you, but
bravado?
never like that.
oh
my God.
No, I could not do that. But the other thing with the poker chips and the putty knife and the beer, I could do. And maybe I'll prove it to you guys one day, just
And
like the Rubik's Cube.
you've given up on your battle about sushi being more important than the show, right?
Sushi is important. I don't know about more important.
I have to,
I
like-
would have to let me
let's
make a
just-
pros.
Let's
Let me
let's
make-
try
let
and
me
get
make a-
let's try and get Scrub Hop Talk maybe in like any of your top 5 priorities.
Let
And
me
then-
make a pro and cons list, and then I can come back to you. I don't want to do this hastily.
Do you have cons list about our show?
Yeah.
All right.
You know what my
Mostly
biggest
it's-
con
mo-
is? Cotton
mostly
does
it's
nothing.
you two.
The pros are we figure all of this shit out. We put out
SHT
a
with
decent
Astro
product
Turf.
every week. The cons are Cotton just shows up and hopes it goes well.
That's so not true. The thing that the fact that you're even saying that is a fallacy, and that you would want people that pay attention to this show and enjoy us, that you would want them to believe that I don't do anything behind the scenes, is actually rude.
I don't
and
even
it's
think you do
offensive.
anything in front of the scenes.
I do lots of stuff in front and behind. Is the thing. And the fact
There's
the
your
fact-
quote.
I do lots of. Or will you write that one down? I do
lots of stuff in front and behind.
Right at an hour.
The T-shirt is just going to become an amalgamation of Cotton quotes at this point.
Of Cotton quotes.
And
Yeah,
I don't do
that's
anything.
good.
And I don't do anything. Okay, so
No,
get the
we're
fuck outta
we're
here,
doing it
really.
with you. The
Oh,
puppet
Get the
itself
fuck
isn't
outta
the
here.
star; it's the puppeteers.
I'll do it
Ah.
with you, all right. Tell me, get over here.
Oh, you remember.
You dumb bastard.
Anyway,
Okay, do you
that's
have
enough
anything
of
else
your
to
no
watch?
contributions.
I've been contributing.
You know what I haven't
no.
played for you that all of this makes me think about is this.
His name's Waters.
You're fucked up, you
He's an
mate.
asshole.
I'm not an asshole. I want everyone who's watching this to understand that I'm not an asshole. When they do this, that's really them being assholes. That's what's actually.
Oh well,
happening.
absolutely. But I mean, you make it so
Thank
easy.
We wouldn't do it if
Oh.
we didn't think it was possible. Hey, you know what?
Oh.
That is a great segue into this video, because when I watch this woman, I feel like she is talking to Cotton. I think that he may be the videographer in this video. So that's how I want to preface this woman.
You don't know what I did this weekend. You never asked me.
You may have posted this video, and once you see this woman, you might understand what I'm talking about.
Get the fuck out of here, you son of a bitch. You asshole. You're not supposed to be. I'm the sheriff. I work for Shetwood. Get your ass out of here. If you got license, you son of a...
I mean, I just want to fish, ma'am.
Oh, no, hell, you can't fish. You don't know how to fish. You don't even wear the right kind of clothes. You got damn stupid shoes on anyway. Where'd you get them ugly breeches? You asshole.
Where'd you get them ugly breeches, you asshole?
So is that lady?
She looks like she's an extra from Beetlejuice.
She's gonna fill up an entire page of the soundboard now, because I think everything she said is soundboardable. Can we watch that again? Oh my god!
I've got this old like crackhead mouth ass lady, teased up white hair and a Beetlejuice costume, yelling at him.
Yelling at some young guy. Just some guy trying to fish.
And he says,
she said, I'm the sheriff.
She said, I'm the sheriff. I work for him.
She's chewing on one of her teeth, I'm pretty sure, during this.
It's the greatest. Let's go back.
Get the fuck out of here, you son of a bitch. You asshole.
You asshole.
I'm the sheriff. I work for Shetwood. Get your ass out of here. If you got license, you son of a...
I mean, I just want to fish, ma'am.
Oh, no, hell, you can't fish. You don't know how to fish. You don't even wear the right kind of clothes. You got damn stupid shoes on anyway. Where'd you get them ugly breeches? You asshole.
She's like a fucking
Where'd you
like
get them ugly breeches, you asshole?
She was doing the dozens back in the day, man. She's great.
She said, "You asshole,
down.
You son of a bitch. You asshole, you son of a bitch." That's so fucking
missing
good.
teeth, roasting him with the most confidence ever.
Also agree that was definitely Troxy Cotton filming that woman. Please sound off in the comments. Let us know.
Who are you staring at, you stupid son of a bitch?
What was her life like that's caused her to be like that?
I gotta see it again.
She was an Avon saleswoman for sure.
We gotta go back a third time.
Get the fuck out of here, you son of a bitch. You asshole.
Get the fuck out of here, you son of a bitch, you asshole. That's how she started.
She got that pearl necklace made from like those divers at SeaWorld.
She looks like the lady from the Titanic. She looks like the one that threw in the Hope Diamond into the ocean.
Now, like at the end.
No, like current, present day.
Oh, I'm in pain. My throat hurts.
You're not supposed to be. I'm the sheriff. I work for Shetwood. Get your ass out of here. If you got license, you son of a...
I mean, I just want to fish, ma'am.
Oh, no, hell, you can't fish. You ain't...
Oh, hell no, you can't fish.
And she's looking down at his shoes like, what can I say about this motherfucker?
Yeah, she's like, let me roast this motherfucker real quick.
No, hell, you can't fish. You don't know how to fish. You don't even wear the right kind of clothes.
You don't know how to fish. You don't even wear the right kind of clothes. You dumb son of a bitch.
And again, this lady looks like, I don't even know. It's a hilarious costume she's wearing right now to be dissing someone's clothes.
She's my new best friend for sure.
You got damn stupid shoes on anyway.
You got damn stupid shoes.
You asshole.
Where'd you get those ugly britches?
Where'd you get those ugly britches, you asshole?
That lady is a classic. She's a shithead for sure.
Yeah, as soon as I found that,
she's our key demographic.
Soundboard fodder. That's exactly what I'm looking for.
She's shithead of the week. I love her so much. Oh my god.
Oh, we need a shithead of the week drop.
Oh, we do need a drop for that, but she's it.
Maybe it's this.
I think the drop is
That's our shithead of the week drop.
Yeah.
And that and this old lady earns our reward this week of being
of the week.
Of the week.
Where'd you get them shitty drawers at, you asshole?
Man, my throat hurts. My head hurts.
Hey, we said we weren't going to talk about your weekend.
He's got thrush. All right, we should.
No, he got thrusted. You're saying it wrong.
I think that's all I want to share this week on videos.
Okay.
I got a couple of, but I'll share these others next week. We'll
do them
we're
later.
gonna save these for next week.
Oh,
I did
yeah.
alcohol and old lady this week. That's all I want. Let me take you into something a little bit different. You guys want some different? Different.
Give me something
What's
different.
What's going on over there? Who's in the box? Oh, what's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
Now,
I just want to say
Yay!
that I listened to the last episode audio wise on Apple Podcasts. Shout out Apple Podcasts. We are now available at Scrub Hop Talk on Apple
and
Podcasts.
Stitcher and Google
and Stitcher,
Play.
Google,
All them
Spotify.
places.
Anywhere you listen to podcasts, we're available. And I listened to the podcast version of last week. And as soon as we played the "What's in the Box" segment, I just giggled out loud while I was listening on my
You
AirPods.
LOL'd?
As soon as I heard "What's in the Box," I just started giggling. I was like, "This is so fucking funny." That drop
Yeah,
is
hell
so...
yeah.
Big ups, Bones
It's-
Dub. I know
it's
we've said that
classic.
in 19 episodes now, but it's fucking hilarious. And
Maybe we'll have him on another 5 times. That would be cool.
we should have him on 5 times.
We
in
have
season
we have
5.
an opening next episode.
We sure do.
We may not. I have a bunch of interviews written down on my thing, and I also haven't gotten anything else
keep
on my
going.
thing. So
You can write
Why don't we
stuff
go right
down on your
into
thing. I
this
can't
week's
even write...
edition of What's Inside JDirty's Box. Go ahead.
So this week, pre-recording it a day early and having a holiday on Monday brought mail slower this week. So I've got some dope shit, but it did not arrive yet. But that just means it'll be mad fresh next time. And you know what? Hold on.
Oh my God, he's leaving camera view.
Hey, so
Whoa.
Cotton, I just want to let you know I was just trying to impress Jay earlier when I was giving you all that shit. I didn't really mean anything.
They're wireless. I can hear you. No, I was thinking I just got one dope piece of audio that's mad flavorful, and then I realized no, I did get something mad fresh. 2 things, but they're just 2 CDs. So first thing we got was, as much as I hate on Buckshot, he goes ahead and keeps putting out releases with other MNE people. So this has got Blaze, ROC, Boondocks, and Madrox on this CD, which is dope.
Jesus.
Yeah, so it's a whole Christmas album he put out.
What does he do that everyone is
I-
into?
Merch.
Money?
Because
Like he's got money?
I guess, like, I don't even still get it, but he put he put out this as well, which I thought was just mad fucking flavorful. So a USB version of the record that comes in like a little business card.
That's crazy
Whoa.
fresh.
It's so dope, and and I just got it today, so I haven't even actually like bumped it or anything yet, and I want to because I got it open, so I will rip the tracks. Trying to put that away, but yeah, the USB thing I thought was mad fucking fresh, so that came in the mail. That was cool.
That's really
For the,
cool. Hey,
the sake of random audio.
When you rip them tracks, hit up them Dropbox.
Oh, I will for sure. It's open. It's a lot easier to do that. The other thing I got was this, which I had been looking for a very long time.
What is this?
This
I
is
assume I know
the-
what's on it,
of
but
the
I've never
World
seen
Wrestling
this.
Federation.
Right, another wrestling thing. So this was the 5 volumes of the music that came out. So Trox, it's got the Oddities
that
track
one.
on it.
Yep.
That's the only one they're on, but it's the
They
official
don't have
box
They
set.
don't have Take It on there.
No, that was WCW. That was Vampiro.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So this explain this to me because I have zero reference.
Explain this.
I was about to go into it. Yeah. So the WWF put out 4. I guess this is 4 volumes of like theme songs, entrance songs for the wrestlers. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
at one point, as we've discussed in the past, that group, the Oddities, ICP did a track for them. So that it came out on that year's Volume 3 WWF music. Well, then years later,
the greatest show.
hell
and the
yeah,
Reptile
a couple years
Juggalos
ago, I
and
found
Low.
out
Yeah.
about this official box set that it came out on as well, and it's got their track on the back, comes in the box set. So this is officially the way I had to own the whole thing. So I just got that like a week ago, which is mad fucking flavorful. And one of the weird things about it, I know it's going to be hard as fuck to see, but if you see the Oddities there, Trox, That's that
I
same
can't
picture.
Yeah, I can't see it, but I know what you're pointing at. Yeah.
That's that same famous photo that we know exactly, but the clowns are not in it. So now all of a sudden I'm like, oh, that photo was all just superimposed. I don't know. I don't think they ever actually like the cover, the WWF cover, I think was all photoshopped together to make it look
Really?
like that because this photo is the exact image they used on that. Like all their facial
Like
expressions
the
are
oddities
the
picture,
exact,
the one of
correct,
all of
just
them
the
together?
oddities. But if you look at the clown picture with them, they're right in the middle of them. So yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely think that it was done. That photo shoot did not actually exist.
Holy shit, that's funny.
Yeah, which is kind of a weird thing. But yeah, so this was a mad awesome piece I got to put on my shelf, which I recently redid and loving life. So that's my what's in the box this week. Couple dope audio pieces for the iShelf, the iCollection.
I love
Thank
it.
you, JDirty's box.
Thank you.
What's going on over there? Who's in the box? Oh, what's in the box?
Not till you give me the
What's
gun.
in the fucking box?
Not till you give me
yeah.
the gun.
I got a dope misprint coming up in the upcoming weeks.
Exciting.
So I know we
know,
do need to go
teaser.
into our next segment here, our weekly television segment, but I would like to issue a retraction and an apology from last week's episode. I went back and I rewatched it, and I made some baseless allegations against Troxy Cotton about the dangers of eating a sprouted potato. And I would like to just say that he was right. It is not as dangerous as I might have led to believe. Is it okay to eat sprouted potatoes? Is the article that we're taking a look at right here. Hold on, and there it is. So is it okay to eat sprouted potatoes? So if you go down, do not eat your taters if they're soft, squishy, or wrinkly, greenish in color. That's what I was thinking. So if they're sprouted, you simply dig out the sprouts with a peeler.
Wow.
Which is what Cotton had suggested in last.
And you know what's funny? You know what's funny is I was just
Not
talking
this
shit
bit.
because I don't even buy potatoes. So like the fact that this has continued on into your life, you've done more research on a bit that I didn't even know was going to happen than I
And you've
would
ever
have
done in
research.
76 episodes of this show. No, we know. We get it.
Sure.
No, I do more research in 5 minutes for this show than you've done in the last year and a half that we've been doing it. So it's fine.
You also you work with the production team. You know how to do things. Like it's a different element. What we're
You can
both
learn
bringing.
anything.
And I've been like,
No.
hey, let's get on a call so I can teach you things. And you're
No.
like, I'm at sushi.
You haven't.
So
You haven't said
anyways,
that.
Did you just say at sushi now? Not even like I'm having sushi. It's just at sushi.
I
He's
do
a
say I'm
pretentious
at sushi.
cocksucker.
Yeah.
So that was all I wanted to add. I just wanted to issue a personal apology to Troxy Cotton.
Oh,
because
thanks for the apology, you fucking piece of shit.
I'm gonna
Play
tell
that
you
on
right
his
now. I don't care when mine
Go to the
sprout. I
TV
throw 'em away.
segment, you fucking asshole piece
I
of
can
shit.
afford more potatoes.
Nobody's impressed with you or your shenanigans. They think you suck. Play the
Real nasty attitude coming out of you, buddy.
Real piece of shit.
I'll give you
You're
a
looking
nasty
at
something or
changing
other.
it around.
We're gonna have a
Yeah.
production meeting at the end of this episode about why this is about to be.
Oh, you think I won't meet the production team and tell them what I think about them? Yeah, okay.
All right,
So-
what have you watched on TV,
on
you
this-
sick Sally son of a bitch?
On this week's
Um,
edition of
I've watched a lot of
What's
stuff.
on
I
your
do believe
plate?
we talked. I think we talked last week about most of the shows that I'm like up on right now. But Euphoria is the thing that just dropped season 2. Did we talk about that
Okay.
last week? Did I talk to
No.
you guys about Euphoria?
I don't think so. Did we talk about that on here? I don't recall.
No.
No.
Season 2 just came out on HBO Max. It is a television show that got really popular. I think in 2020 was when it first dropped. And it is about teenagers in high school that are going through either their relationship bullshit or drugs or whatever the fuck.
And it's got the girl from Spider-Man in it. Go ahead.
Zendaya is the main star in there, and she's fantastic. The second star in there is a trans woman named Hunter Schafer. She's
Okay.
super dope in it.
Howard has talked about her multiple times, I think.
She's fantastic.
The name
the
rings a
show.
bell, but
The show is amazing, and it's really like just imagine a kind of watered down version of the '90s movie Kids. That's what I think about.
I was gonna say,
it's not as intense as Kids. It's watered down from that, but it is still like getting a peek into this is likely what kids these days are getting up to, at least in certain groups or shit like that. And
it's called Euphoria.
Euphoria on and that's Zendaya is the main character, and she is dealing with drug dependency and abuse all throughout it. So that's like the main crux of the show. But then there is all kinds of relationship nonsense and everything else underneath it. Really, really fucking good. But it is depressing. It is crazy. It's all of those things. But
I'm not looking for a bummer.
Yeah,
highly recommended. It's great. Other than that, I did just, which I know we'll talk about more in depth when you guys actually finish it, but I did finish the first season of Yellow Jackets last night. And holy fucking shit. You got caught up quick. Holy fuck,
I wasn't gonna mess around. Yes.
It's so good. We'll talk about it in depth when Big Trox gets all the way caught up. But
give me
Yellow
Jackets,
couple weeks. So good, so good.
Have you started it at all?
Yeah, so I'll take it from there. I watched the first 3, and
you're in.
I really like it. Big fan. But it's a show that obviously I'm watching with my wife, so I can't just blaze through it like I do with a lot of the shows we talk about, because she's into it as well. So that's like
I get it.
One a night when we got time. So maybe in episode 79 or 80, I can discuss the finale with you boys. But it will happen. I'm very excited about it. I really like it. So far, I've seen some fucked up shit that's giving me a lot of like, what the fucks? And
it ends with a lot more of those.
Oh my God! Let me know when you watch it so I can go back and rewatch the finale. But it ended so fucking well, and I'm so excited for more seasons of that show. Like
the second it got done, I know, but I went right to YouTube and started looking up fan theories and what did you guys think? Like, oh God, I was so excited.
It's
excellent. So I'm gonna do the same shit. I'll be right behind you guys. I'm 3 deep. We will talk about it soon, and then we'll put that cute little banner up on the bottom that says, "Hey."
And that's all I watched this week. So we just blew through my segment. I didn't watch a whole lot. Yellow Jackets had me. That's how I got caught up.
That was one of the two of the things that I had recorded for this week. But the other thing that I would highly recommend goes along with another recommendation that I've made to you gentlemen in the past and made to our audience in the past. I don't think either of you have still seen it. That was the movie The Suicide Squad.
Right.
Oh no.
It's phenomenal. And HBO Max just put out a new TV show that is a follow-up to The Suicide Squad called Peacemaker. And it's got John Cena playing Peacemaker. It's got her name is Danielle Jordan, I believe. She's the actress that played Tasty in Orange is the New Black.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And she
I don't
plays
know her
John
name, but I know
Cena's-
who that is.
She plays John Cena's sidekick. Holy shit,
Nice.
is she not the best character? And she is so funny.
She's one of the best people in Orange is the New Black. So yeah.
And she's one of the best people in this show. The guy that plays a character called Vigilante is amazing, hilarious. It's like Guardians of the Galaxy kind of. So it's like slapsticky superhero kind of shit, but like super vulgar, really, really vulgar, really, really violent. There's a scene where John Cena is like apologizing to one of the other characters, and he's like, "I'm really sorry. Just my dick is huge. It's so big that it's like it's hurt a lot of people, and I'm really sorry that I have to tell you, but it's like it hurts a lot of people."
I like that quote. It's a good quote.
Great.
It's a fucking great show. I'm a big fan. The intro sequence is like a really super cheesy dance that they're all doing, and it's got like a bunch of different actors doing this dance on the intro sequence, and his best friend is an eagle. So highly recommend. It's fun. It's funny as fuck, Jay.
Is it kind of like Deadpool?
No, that sounds good.
Very Deadpoolish, yes.
I dig that.
Those are also on my list to finally watch.
Oh, you never seen either of the Deadpools?
They're
Nah.
great.
You'd absolutely love them. They're fantastic.
So the last thing I'll say about the show is it's really good, and it totally is like it carries on right after Suicide Squad ends. But if you don't want to watch Suicide Squad first, you can watch this. They give you like a 5-minute catch up at the beginning of the first episode.
Enough
like,
to follow the show.
Here's everything that happened in the movie, and here's why he's here and what he's doing.
I got you. Oh yeah.
Gonna check the
Really
movie
good.
first, but I will check that for sure.
Peacemaker, very highly rated. I've only seen the first 3 episodes. The
Is that like your
T1000
cutoff?
well, that's all they put out so far on HBO.
Oh.
So
like I do 3 episodes of a new show.
I do
That's
3 episodes Yellow Jackets, 3 episodes of Peacemaker. But the
how
guy
I
that
do
plays T1000 in Terminator 2 is his dad, and his character
okay.
is
Oh yeah.
fucking great, dude.
That's awesome.
Watch it; it's really funny. It's good.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I'm with it.
Yeah.
Thanks
All
for
right,
television.
so there you go. And,
Thank God for creating TV.
Just one more time before we move on.
Out of here, you son of a bitch. You asshole. Oh, you're not supposed to be. I'm the sheriff. I work for Shetwood. Get your ass out of here. If you got license.
She works for Shetwood.
I mean, I just
She
wanna
doesn't
fish,
work
man.
for the sheriff.
No, hell, you
She
can't
does.
fish.
She
you
is
don't
the
know how to
sheriff.
fish. You don't even wear the right kind of clothes.
You don't even know how to
got damn
fish.
stupid shoes on anyway. Where'd you get them ugly britches? You asshole.
She's just like mile a minute.
I love her.
You
Absolutely love her.
asshole.
She is.
You
She is the
Crack and
new.
Joan Rivers had a baby.
Hey,
She
where
is
do you
the new
think?
Fucking.
Where do you think she's
main
from?
focal
Do
point
you
of the
think,
show.
like as far as in the country? Do you think she's from
Chetwood.
anywhere in the country?
She's from
Chetwood.
She's the sheriff of Chefwood. Duh.
I work for the sheriff.
I worked the sheriff with my missing teeth. The gumming.
But you know,
she
I
could be
think
from.
She could be from.
Florida, man. Florida, man.
On this week's edition of Florida Man,
love when
Florida
you do
Man
that.
charged with buying Lamborghini, Rolex, Louis Vuitton, and more with COVID relief money.
How
I
much
could not
money did he
resist.
get relieved with?
Let's go through it. I love this article. I could not resist when I saw this. Federal prosecutors say a Florida man used COVID-19 relief money to buy millions of dollars in luxury items such as Lambo and Rolex watches.
Dope.
The station says Valesky Barossi, 27, of Fort Lauderdale, is charged with fraudulently obtaining COVID-19 relief loans under the Paycheck Protection Program.
He's KGB.
He made his PPP loans. He made his first appearance in federal court in Fort Lauderdale on Wednesday. Look at this guy.
Oh, he's not KGB.
Barossi is accused of submitting fraudulent loan applications on behalf of himself and accomplices seeking more than $4.2 million in PPP money.
Yo.
How do you even do that?
Well, I don't know. And I don't think that is something that our show is willing to give you an education on. So if you are looking to figure out on how to file fraudulent PPP loans, this is not the show for you. Tune into that other show.
We're going to
This
tell
is
you what's
Scrub
going
Hop
on in
Time.
Florida.
I'm
we
just
give
like,
you
wait
the
a minute.
comedy part.
Yeah, I'm more meant like, I mean, how does one do that? Not
I don't know.
find
Let's
out.
do that.
Listen to what he did. According to the charges, Barossi and his accomplices received approximately $2.1 million in loans from the fraud. It's alleged that Barossi used the ill-gotten gains to purchase a Lamborghini Hurricane EVO, a Rolex and Hublot watches, and designer clothing from Louis Vuitton, Gucci, and Chanel.
Yo, man.
An indictment charges Barossi with 5 counts of wire fraud, 3 counts of money laundering, and 1 count of aggravated identity theft. How do you get aggravated identity theft?
It means you were being a
If
dick about it.
convicted, Barossi
Right.
faces up to 132 years in prison. This
Wow.
motherfucker wanted to flex in a Lambo with his Gucci clothes and his Rolex
Did you work
watches.
at
And now,
Annie's Pretzels? How did you get a Lambo?
Man,
for real, look at old dude. You think he's got Lambo and Rolex watches with that goatee?
He looks like he dresses
Man.
up as like a cow and waves in front of Chick-fil-A.
and if he would have understood that the real move is to not buy all that flexy shit. It's just to pay your rent every month and do that forever, and then you just got the money for that forever.
But how did wasn't the relief like hundreds of dollars, like to get that much millions?
He must have filed
people that he impersonate.
You'd be filing a lot of motherfucking fake papers.
That's why it's aggravated identity theft, because he probably stole hundreds of motherfuckers' identities.
$4.2 million
Thousands.
PPP money.
Yeah, I guess.
It doesn't even say. It just says fraudulently obtaining COVID relief loans under the Paycheck Protection Program. That's it.
Oh, I guess if you say you're a bunch of people that make $1,500 every 2 weeks. I mean, I don't know. I kept working, so I never really learned how all that works.
I can't do
I was
that
a
much,
dick
man.
and just kept getting a paycheck for my job.
You should have figured out how to get a free Lamborghini Hurricane EVO and a fucking Rolex and Hublot watch. Some shit.
You know what?
I'm not even looking for
If you
shit
want to
like
talk
that.
about some of my missed opportunities in life, that's fine. Like,
If
We
I
should
ever
make a
strike
segment
it-
called JDirty's Missed Opportunities. Go ahead, Cotton.
If I ever strike it big like that, or I get big in on some scam, or heist a bunch of money off of somebody, I'm just gonna live modestly, because living large is how you get caught. Everybody, I don't want people to do crimes, but if you're gonna do them, live modestly.
It's like when
okay?
Queen Latifah bought the new rims after their first heist. They're supposed to not be flashy, but she fucked up.
Exactly.
Yep.
Thank you.
Hey,
Thank
and
you.
let's
That's
just
in
to
the
cap
edited
that off.
version too.
How does that end up for Queen Latifah at the end of the movie? Go ahead and tell us all.
The girl
gets a new
that got
car.
the nice lace outfit to dance on the car cried while she got shot on television. So in other words, don't do that.
Set it off. Spoiler alert on this.
Yeah, where's
week's
the banner?
Of
Florida, man.
holy
Rest in
fuck, boys!
peace, Cleo.
Was tonight not a whole bunch of fun?
We had a lot of fun
we've
tonight.
gone down paths.
We didn't
Yeah.
really talk about it. So before I put up the episode banner, I just want to hit everybody with this one more time.
Patreon.
Jay,
Yeah,
tell them a little bit about it. Tell
Tell them who we are.
You want to tell them what the levels are? You want to tell
Who
them?
are we?
Tell them, folks.
No, I forget what we called them all. But I know that if you go to patreon.com/scrubhop, you can support us through different membership levels. Wednesday night during our live show, or I guess this week was Tuesday, a few of you guys jumped up on there, got your subscriptions. That's crazy fresh.
Yeah.
It gets you exclusive shit, early episodes,
Mhm.
some merch. We got different shout out options. Just go check that out if you want to hook us up and support what we do here. It'd be mad fresh, mad flavor, and yeah, we really appreciate that.
I was
And I
able to
think that's
finally.
it.
While you were saying all that, I was trying to get it pulled up. I wasn't going fast enough for the speed in which you were talking. But
I thought you always went fast enough.
check this out. So the different tiers that we have available, you can be an SHT supporter for $5 a month. That gets you early access to the show. So you will be able to see the show 24 hours early. It'll be uploaded into the Patreon. You'll be able to see it there. For $10 a month, you can be an SHT super fan. That would get you 10 patron shout out and early access. So you get what we already talked about in. Hold on, let me pull. Oh, there we go. I got it pulled up now.
There it is.
There we go. So you get the patron shout out and the early access. So you get the episode 24 hours early for $20 a month. You can be the ultimate shithead. You get a patron shout out. You get the early access. You get digital downloads. So we will provide to you the episode access so that you can download the actual episode, keep it forever. In addition to records that we put out, fan requests. So if you have things that you want to see in the show, you can submit them that way. In addition to limited edition exclusive merch. So we will be putting out merch just through this channel. So if you subscribe to the Patreon with that ultimate shithead membership, you will get some exclusive merch. You'll be the first person to have any access to it. We'll hit you up on there. There you go.
Fucking A, yeah, man. So thank you all for those of you who have done that. And for those of you that might do that in the future, that is an awesome way for us to keep on rocking this shit. And we're gonna anyway. So it would be dope if you help. Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah,
We love
that
the
being
we love
said,
the fuck out of all of you.
Yeah. Thank you
hell
for
yeah, we
supporting
do.
us. I just want to show you what you get for your ducats that are
Yeah.
very hard earned, and thank you.
You don't support us for nothing. We're over here. We're working our dick off for your support.
The guy who's never done research.
Going right back to that. Anyway, y'all, you are here, and we appreciate that every week. We love having you guys. We love talking shit for the shitheads. This is episode number 76 of Scrub Hop Talk. Myself, JDirty, Big Trox, Cotton down below, and a big shout out to Decay, the canonized brother, for coming on the show tonight. We really appreciate that. Hell yeah, guys, we'll see you back for a live on Wednesday and a brand new episode 77 next Sunday right here on scrubhop.com.